Welcome. Today I'm inviting you to give your imagination a workout. We're going to start by imagining yourself living as an average peasant farmer or servant in some master's household in the Middle Ages. Your sources of light are the sun and torches, or maybe a candle or oil lamp. Now imagine yourself walking into the new church in your area on a bright Sunday morning. Wow! Wow, the stories of the Bible are more colorfully beautiful than anything you have ever seen in your life. Here was surely a reflection of the wonder of heaven. Stained glass, which came into common wide usage in the Middle Ages, combined the science of glassmaking with the power of light to create spectacles that could be seen nowhere else in your world. It's almost as if God or Jesus Christ, the light of the world, is taking part in the production of the artwork. Light is one of the important elements of the story of the Transfiguration in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Light and seeing anew. One way to read the scripture stories is that the contemporary Christian reader puts themselves in the shoes of the early followers in the story, the apostles and other disciples. Can you imagine yourself in this context? How would you react? Imagine that you were one of the disciples with Jesus that day. You go on a hike to pray on a mountain with your friends, and, well, yeah, you doze off for a bit. But when you wake up, Jesus is in this bright white robe, and his face is shining like the sun shines. This is many times the wow of the stained glass windows for the peasant farmer. Are you prepared for this kind of a wow experience to happen in your life? Or are you so distracted by the wows of the bread and circuses of contemporary entertainment media that there's no room for a sacred wow in your life? Would you be like Peter, who offered something incredibly earthy and practical in response to this unearthly spectacle? Peter offered to build tents for Jesus, the prophet Elijah, and Moses. Tents? What's that about? One speculation is that this was all happening at the time of the Jewish festival of Sukkot, where everyone builds tents, in part to commemorate the tents in which the people of Israel dwelt during the 40 years of wandering in the wilderness. It may be easy to imagine how you would react to the wow experience of seeing a friend shining like the sun. But what if you met Jesus looking like a beggar or an immigrant? Would that same hospitable instinct show up? Like many of the stories of Scripture, there are thousands of perspectives from which the story can be explored. Where else does your imagination take you? Thank you for watching. God bless.